first two speakers are on the judging committee for the awards. The first, I'd like to invite them to the stage now, is Dr. Daniel Seelhofer, and he's the Dean of ZHAW University, Switzerland in Zurich, and that's the oldest state-applied university in Switzerland. As Seth mentioned before, we're very glad to have you here, and I'll give him a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a tough act to follow, and you're going to judge me based on my body language, I understand. So the next best thing you can expect from an academic is that he's brief, so I'll try that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure in the name of the Zurich University of Applied Sciences, specifically the School of Management and Law, to welcome you to these fourth MENAA Awards. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum once said, "The race for excellence has no finish line." And I do believe if you're here, this is a dictum that you can buy into. All of you know that the race is never finished, that you continue to improve, to constantly get better, to be more innovative, to be more competitive. You are entrepreneurs, you're leaders, and leadership and entrepreneurship is what drives business in the globalized economy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight to celebrate achievements. The Middle East is a dynamic region. It is, from the outside, in the process of also redefining its role in the world. It is growing stronger every year. For this, strong leadership, both in politics and in business, are needed. Tonight's award is a visible sign of outstanding achievement on the business side. It offers well-deserved recognition to outstanding leaders and companies who are business role models, not just in this region, but everywhere. But it is also an additional signal to the world that says, people, look, here we are, competing at eye level with the world, going up against the best, triumphing, and we are among the best in business. This kind of leadership and entrepreneurial spirit is what drives the region, any time, and it drives it forward. And this is what you all represent here tonight. Regardless of who will win in the end, and of course it's always nice to win the award, but whether you win or not, I believe everybody who is here tonight is a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to bring you heartfelt greetings from Switzerland. Switzerland and the Middle East actually have a lot in common, and they have strong political and economic ties. With billions of euros every year in trade and a lot of back and forth visits. Dubai specifically is one of the favorite destinations of the Swiss at the moment, and in reverse, about 1 million nights a year are logged by visitors from the Middle East in Switzerland, in Swiss hotels. Now, I personally may not sound like it, but I'm actually about as Swiss as you can get. My mother is from the mountains, and my father is from the capital city, so both sides of Switzerland are represented in me. And you probably know the cliche of Switzerland. It's the land built on watches with a lot of cheese, chocolate, and big cows on snowy mountains. And in fact, that side of Switzerland exists. But Switzerland is much more than the cliche. Switzerland is small, but it's highly international, and for the 5th time in a row this year, the World Economic Forum has ranked it #1 among the most competitive economies in the world. Leadership, entrepreneurship, and innovation are the secret of its success, and it is somehow fitting, therefore, that our university is linked to the event tonight. Now, everything is small in Switzerland, I have to tell you, and therefore, depending on where you're from, it may not sound like much. Our university has 12,000 students in 8 different schools, but in fact, that is the largest and also the oldest, as was graciously mentioned already, applied universities in Switzerland. In fact, Albert Einstein, that was before he became famous and the Americans stole him, like always, he worked at our School of Engineering and taught there. Of course, some time ago, I didn't actually meet him. The School of Management and Law, which I represent here tonight, is accredited by both ASCSB and FIBA, and is the only applied school in Switzerland and one of only 2 in all of Europe that holds these 2 prestigious seals. With over 6,000 students, we represent a little bit more than half of the overall university. And among our core topics are strategy, leadership, and entrepreneurship. For example, the Swiss government has mandated us to train young entrepreneurs, and we work with a number of large international companies on their strategy processes, and we run custom-made leadership and crisis management programs for them. As such, we are very proud to be part and partners in tonight's event. In concluding, I would like to extend a particular thank you to our friends at the MENAA Organization who made this event possible tonight, my peers on the jury, and also the head of our Center for Middle East and Africa Business, and my good friend, Professor Khaldoun Diaydin, who's in the audience tonight. Now I wish you all an interesting evening. I do hope I kept to my promise and was brief, and thank you very much for honoring the event with your presence. Thank you very much.